Or I wrote in just a moment ago these 4 pieces up here. So let's copy those down or focus on them for a moment, just to remind you of the equivalencies we've talked about with these alternative statements. Our original conditional is equivalent to the contrapositive. Our original converse is equivalent to the inverse. So what we're seeing here is in variable notation, the 2 pieces or 2 statements that are logically equivalent. So as we answer these questions, as we read a sentence and try to figure out what's equivalent, we're looking for what kind of statement we have and then how to rephrase it, reverse maybe the hypothesis and conclusion, maybe negate if necessary, depending on what that situation is. Now, I wrote out both of these, but actually all of these are just regular if-then statements. So these are all the conditional to the contrapositive, meaning that what we're reading here is all P, Q, P, Q, P, Q. And I know there's not a then word, but that could be inserted in place of a comma in every single one of these sentences. If Miss Gudgel is at home, then she is hanging out with her cats. So an equivalent statement to that is not Q implies not P. It's the negation of each of them. So we're going to have to insert the word not or take it out if it's already there. And then we're going to have to switch the order. So an equivalent statement to if Miss Gudgel is at home, then she is hanging out with her cats is that if Miss Gudgel, can't even write my own name, Miss Gudgel is not hanging out with her cats. So I do the second half first and I negate it. I write she's not hanging out with her cats. Then she is not at home, or Miss Gudgel is not at home. So again, a negation, but it's the first piece instead. All right, I'd like you to pause and try the next 2. See if you can do it. When you're ready, hit play and I'll write them out real quick. All right, again, we want to do the second first and negate it. If someone does not have a degree, then they did not graduate from college, or they have not graduated college. And finally, if it is not hot outside, then the fan is not on. So important to remember, conditionals and contrapositives are logically equivalent, and we can just take these symbolic forms and transform them into words. All right, we've made logically equivalent statements here for all 3 of these examples.